Namaskar. This is Dhrubajyoti Shaha, the happy man with you. And today I'm back with my mega video, a very important video, and the name is How to Be Single and Happy. In other words, how to enjoy singleness. So I dedicate this entire video for all unmarried people in this world. There is a myth, a big fat lie, that if you want to be happy, you need to experience sex, marriage, and be wealthy. The fact is, happiness is not connected to either sex, nor marriage, nor material wealth. On the other hand, just being single will not bring you happiness. So, this video is not to prove that marriage is not good enough and singleness is beautiful. No, no, no. This video is for single people. Maybe some of them will get married in the future, or some of you will remain single until your dying day. But the points which I have are extremely important. So please watch this video, and in case you like this video, please share with your friends. There are 10 points, or there are 10 things you need to do to enjoy your singleness. But first, let me tell you what are the benefits of singleness. Well, I have 5 benefits, 5 particular benefits in my mind. First is, when you're single, you have more freedom than a married couple. So singleness gives you more freedom. That is first. Second, you have more time for yourself. Now, if you are married, if you have a wife or children, you have to devote your time to your family, to your wife, to your children. But being single gives you more time to spend for yourself. Third is, singleness gives an opportunity for self-development. I will give you a small example to prove my point. I know there are a lot of people who get married, but unfortunately, they are unable to become a good husband or a good father. Same thing with women. Some women are mad, dying hard to get married, but once they get married, they are unable to become a good wife or a good mother. So a family life becomes a huge disaster. On the other hand, when you're single, it gives you an opportunity to develop yourself, develop your qualities, develop your talents, and be the best version of yourself. So that is a big advantage of being single. Fourth is the financial advantage. Once you're married, you need to spend money for your wife, for your children. So being single helps you to save your finances. So that is an advantage. And fifth, and the most important reason is, you or your life can be a source of motivation for other people. You just think, I am single, who bothers about me? Please remember, the way you live your life, the way you live your single life can be a motivation for other people. So now I'm going to tell you how to enjoy your singleness. Please note down the 10 points. First, you need to be a spiritual person. Now, when I talk about being spiritual, here I do not mean being religious. Even without following any religion, you can be a spiritual person, which means you need to focus on the inside, not on the outside. We have a physical body as well as an inner body, our soul. So when we look inward, that will show that we are a spiritual person. So focus inward, focus inside. That you need to do. So be spiritual. Second is, have good habits. When I talk about good habits, what I mean here is, for example, one, live a clean life, physically, emotionally, mentally. So live a clean life, live a life of cleanliness. Second is be punctual. If you have a job or if you are a student, be punctual. Wherever you go, develop punctuality. Be punctual. Third is read good books. Please do that. So that will help you to be happy, enjoy your singleness. So when you read good books, you learn a lot, and that acts as a filter in your mind. Fourth is practice good behavior, polite behavior. Be good towards all. There will be people who will be very nasty with you, but be polite. Okay? And develop patience. This is a very important quality that you need to develop as a single person. Be patient. And a very important part of a good habit is stop watching pornography. If you are not watching pornography, excellent. But in case you are watching pornography, stop watching pornography. That is filth, that is garbage, and that will not help you to enjoy your singleness. Third important factor is discipline. So when I talk about discipline, I have 4 points in my mind. Self-discipline would involve controlling our anger, controlling our desire or desires. Third, controlling our lust. And fourth, controlling our greed. So we need to have control over these 4 vices: anger, desire, lust, and greed. Okay? That is very important. Self-control, self-discipline is vital for enjoying singleness. Fourth point is you need to make sacrifices. And in particular, you need to sacrifice 2 things: romance and sex. If you really want to enjoy your single life, you need to forget romance and sex. There is an old English saying, no pain, no gain. So there are benefits in sacrificing romantic life and a sexual life. So stay away from a romantic life and a sexual life. Yeah, I know it is painful, very painful, but in the long run, that will bring you benefits. Fifth is very important, that have a friend circle. Even if they are few in number, have friends who encourage your singleness. If somebody is telling you, get married, that is bad association. So select your association, select right and good association. So here in this context, that would require that you have friends with people who encourage for who you are, who encourage you to be single. Sixth is practice meditation. I do that. And in particular, when I talk about practicing meditation, is empty your mind. Now, why do you need to empty your mind? Because your mind can be your biggest enemy. So please empty your mind. Because if you do not take control of your mind, because of your thinking, you can land up in depression, chronic depression. So if you want to come out of depression, you need to empty your mind. Mind is just a device. We need to use it when we want to. Mind should not control us. We should control our mind. So to do that, we need to practice meditation. Seventh is take adequate rest. Get enough sleep. Why? Because your body needs to recuperate. You need physical relaxation as well as mental relaxation. So take adequate rest. Sleep well. 8th point is have a realistic approach towards life. If you want to enjoy your singleness, do not be an optimist, neither a pessimist. Rather, be a realistic person. Which means when you see a married couple, they're happy with their wife and husband and children, please feel happy. If a person is married, he or she or the children must enjoy the family life, isn't it? So when you have a realistic approach towards life, you won't be jealous of married people and you won't be depressed. So you enjoy your singleness and allow the family people, married people, to enjoy their married life. You need to be happy and you need to see that others are happy too. Okay? So have a realistic approach. 9th point is very important. Always stay humble. That will help a lot. I will tell you why. Why humility is required to enjoy singleness. The reason being, there will be challenges in life, difficulties, financial difficulties, health problems. So, humbly accept those challenges, financial challenges, health problems, and there might be other emotional issues too. So, when you stay humble, you accept those difficult situations in your life, and thereby you can enjoy your singleness. And 10th and the final point is always be willing to learn. Always have that approach that I am going to learn from each and everything, no matter who it is, but I will learn. So, if you follow all these 10 points, I assure you that you are going to enjoy your single life. So, my best wishes to all of you, those who are unmarried and single. So, if you have made a decision to remain single, please follow these 10 points. So, be single and be happy. This is Zubajiti Shaha, the happy man with you.